The Indian judiciary. The judiciary does an amazing job every day to keep India a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic as observed by the preamble. And we need to salute this system. Mock judiciary is an enactment of an actual Indian court. Witnesses shall be called and oaths taken. The defense and the prosecutor shall debate their stances as they do in a real lawsuit. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our extreme privilege to welcome all of you to our very own Adalat.
At Bandra Police Station, Mumbai, against a 21-year-old girl, Miss Naira Sehgal. The complainant was Miss Aisha Jain. Both of them are students at ITI College, Mumbai. Miss Aisha has alleged that Miss Naira forged her identity and used it on internet for illegal activities. This has led Miss Aisha into depression, giving rise to suicidal thoughts.
All rise. The East Bandra District Court is in session. Honorable Judge Miss Ayushi is presiding.
Please be seated. Begin with the proceedings.
Court calls the case of Miss Naira versus the state of Maharashtra.
The state of Maharashtra is represented by Prosecutor Samriddhi. The defendant, Miss Naira, is represented by her defense counsel, Miss Arushi. The case is here today for trial. The defendant is charged with using password of another person, forgery, cheating, publishing objectionable information, sending hoax messages and fraud. What is the plea?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
Very well. Let's proceed, Prosecutor Samriddhi. You may sit down. Do you wish to make an opening statement on behalf of State of Maharashtra?
Thank you, Your Honor. This is a clear case of forgery, stealing identity with the intention of defaming that person. That person here is my client, Miss Aisha. The accused used my client's identity to publish objectionable messages, sent hoax mails, hacked into her email and bank account, and stole the money by fraud. This has caused deep shame and mental anguish to my client. The situation has become intolerable for her. She is suffering from depression. I want that justice should be done and her dignity be restored. A severe punishment should be given to Miss Naira.
Thank you. Defense?
Thank you, Your Honor. I strongly deny these accusations. My client is being accused of something which she has not done. She is innocent. At the conclusion of evidence, I will ask you to find Miss Naira not guilty.
Is the prosecution ready to present its case?
Yes, Your Honor. I would like to call my first witness, Miss Shraddha.
Court calls Miss Shraddha to the witness box. Place your right hand on the Holy Gita. Do you affirm that the testimony you are about to give is the truth? I do.
What do you do, Miss Shraddha? And what is your relationship with Miss Naira?
I'm a student at ITI Mumbai and Naira's roommate.
You share the same room. I'm sure you will be able to shed some light on Miss Naira's nature and character.
Though we share the same room, we are not friends. I know nothing about her.
Even then, you must be aware of her activities, what she does, whom she meets.
She is very secretive.
You mean to say that you find her activities suspicious?
Dear Honor, the prosecutor is trying to put words in the witness's mouth.
Objection overruled.
Thank you, Your Honor. Miss Shraddha, please continue.
She behaves oddly. She shuts her laptop, mobile whenever I pass by her. She is very secretive.
Your Honor, this proves that Miss Naira was involved in some clandestine activities.
Defense counsel, would you like to cross-examine the witness?
No, Your Honor, but I want a permission to call Miss Aisha to the witness box.
Permission granted.
Court calls Miss Aisha to the witness box. Place your right hand on the Holy Gita. Do you affirm that the testimony you are about to give is the truth?
I do.
Miss Aisha, has my client ever harmed you in any way prior to this?
Last year, we had a fight and she threatened me.
I threatened you? I never threatened you.
Order, order. Defense counsel, please ask your client to be seated and maintain the court decorum.
What was the reason for this fight?
It's personal.
Your Honor, I would like to tell the court the cause of that fight. Miss Aisha felt that Miss Naira had ridiculed her in the class. She got very angry and hit my client. There were witnesses to that fight. In fact, she was reprimanded by the director of ITI for this. My client totally denies ever threatening her.
I object, Your Honor. The defense counsel is deliberately twisting facts in order to mislead the court.
Objection overruled.
Thank you, Your Honor. I would like to state that I completely disagree with the first witness, Ms. Shraddha's statement that my client's activities were suspicious. My client, like many others in this world, is an introvert. And since when has this become a crime? Are we going to look at all those who have a shy nature with suspicion?
Prosecutor,
I would like to call my second witness, Mr. Rahul, professor who teaches Miss Naira.
Court calls Mr. Rahul to the witness box.
Yes, I do.
Sir, tell us something about Miss Naira.
She is a very reserved girl. I've heard of complaints of blackmailing against her by other students.
I object, Your Honor. My client is being accused of things without any proof.
objection overruled.
Your Honor, it's all hearsay. Does the professor have any proof? The court should not take any notice of this.
Defense counsel, please sit down. Prosecutor, you may carry on.
Your Honor, the culprit has left behind a very valuable clue of her guilt. This will prove that Miss Naira is indeed guilty. She did everything perfectly. But what she was unaware of, that the computer lab she used for this purpose had cameras, which recorded everything. Many among the staff and the students are also unaware of these cameras, as they have not been there for a long time. They were installed just a few months back.
Defense,
Your Honor, this evidence is new to me. I request the court to grant me some time to examine this evidence.
the court is adjourned till the next hearing on August 5.